the reason that we want to build in that extra wiggle room is, say a life event happens, like a death, divorce, job relocation.
If you were to just give a high-level overview of how you are now acquiring these properties, right? Like building the equity in these properties and then offloading them. What's a kind of a process?
Well, there are a number of different creative options. So I'm not going to go over all of those right now. Just like you said, Pierce, in the interest of time, I'm just going to give you a high level 10,000 foot view. Say on a particular deal that we buy a property through a rent-to-own agreement, or in other words, a lease purchase. We'll buy it on a lease purchase. I'll throw out 5 years. So we'll buy it on a 5-year lease purchase, meaning that it's basically a delayed cash sale to the seller. So typically the homes that we deal with are homes that have had trouble selling on the open market for whatever reason. We'll say that, hey, we'll give you your price, which is typically a premium. It's a little bit higher than what the conventional market is yielding and what conventional buyers are willing to pay at that time. We'll give you that price, but it's going to come in the form of a delayed cash sale. So on or before 5 years from now, call it, we'll cash you out at that price. Then in turn, once we get that equitable interest, then we're marketing for rent-to-own buyers with a good down payment that are going to come into the home, buy it on another lease purchase agreement, a rent-to-own. And the time frame that we're looking for, remember I said we have 5 years to get this done. We'll usually sell our rent-to-own homes in the 2 to 3 year time frame. And very often buyers are able to cash out before 24 months. However, the reason that we want to build in that extra wiggle room is, say a life event happens, like a death, divorce, job relocation, and they have to leave the property and they can't fulfill their obligation to buy it. Then that gives us plenty of time to get back in the property, clean it up, of course, and then find another rental home buyer and put them in there, because there's enough term, 2 to 3 years, to get them done. Now, if both options don't work out for whatever reason, I'm just playing worst case scenario, devil's advocate, but if those both don't work out for whatever reason, say 2 life events happen, which are very rare. It's probably, I'd say 10% of the time someone has a life event that none of us can foresee and control. Then we can get the property back, put it on the open market with a realtor, and sell conventionally and still get done before the 5-year mark.